Hey, can I speak with you for a moment? I'm getting older, and my body doesn't move the way it used to, so I need you to really support me. I want you to replace all the wallpaper in this room right away. I mean, it's been years since we last changed it, hasn't it? It's embarrassing when guests come over. I can't stand living with this outdated wallpaper any longer. Huh? Teresa, do you want me to replace the wallpaper? That's not something easy to do, and usually you hire professionals for that kind of work. Plus, you need materials and tools, and it takes a lot of time. Either way, it can't be done right away, you know? What are you talking about? Hiring professionals would just cost extra money. You should figure out how to do it yourself. When I was your age, I replaced all the wallpaper in the house myself. Don't you have that kind of determination? But Teresa, replacing wallpaper isn't something you can finish in a day, and it takes a lot of physical effort. And what if I mess it up? The house could end up in an even worse state. Don't think about failure before you even try. It's that kind of weak attitude that keeps you from becoming fully capable. When I was married into this family, I would have been scolded right away if I said something so soft. It's time for you to fulfill your real role as my daughter-in-law. Now get started on it. All right. I have something to say to you. We ended up having to hire professionals to replace the wallpaper. What's that supposed to mean? If you had done it right, we wouldn't have had to spend that extra money. In our day, it was normal to do everything ourselves. But you always rely on others so quickly. That's not what I'd call fulfilling your responsibilities as a wife. Teresa, you're right that I should have done it myself, but it was indeed a difficult task for an amateur to handle. Since this is an important home, it's better to let professionals handle it for a cleaner finish. But I apologize for the trouble I caused. I realize now that I should have managed it better. You say that, but it looks to me like you just wanted to take the easy way out. While the professionals were working, what exactly were you doing? If you really cared about this house, you should have made some effort to do it yourself, even a little. It's not just about spending money. In our time, we did everything we could with our own hands to help with the household expenses. You lack that kind of commitment. Teresa, I always prioritize the well-being of our home. This time, I hired professionals because I believed it was the best choice for our home. I apologize for the cost, but the fact that the home is now beautiful is undeniable. Anyway, I'll strive to handle more tasks myself, so I hope you'll understand. The process is important. As the daughter-in-law, you have a responsibility to take the lead in maintaining this home, don't you? Relying on professionals and just being satisfied with the result is something I can't understand. I understand what you're saying. From now on, I'll make sure to do more housework by myself. How many times do I have to tell you? You're really sloppy and filthy, aren't you? Have you ever thought about how uncomfortable you make others feel? What? There were your dirty fingerprints on the glass. It's disgusting. Come on. Being pregnant isn't an excuse to just chill all day, you lazy bum. Teresa, I'm in my last month, and my back hurts so much I can't get up. I don't care if you're a walrus or a pig. Back in our day, we were mopping floors until 10 minutes before giving birth. So stop whining. I'm sorry. You do realize you're in your final month and could give birth any time now, right? Normally, By this time, any mother would have everything prepared and be ready for the birth. But here you are, still looking so spoiled. It's like you have no intention of doing anything, even in your final month. Do you have any sense of responsibility as a mother? Honestly, it's such a disgrace that someone as lazy as you married into this family. You should know there's no need for complete bed rest, right? Back in the day, women kept up with housework, mopping floors and working in the fields right up until they gave birth. I can't believe you're just lying around like this, just because modern times have made things easier. As a daughter-in-law, it's your duty to move around and serve the family, right? So why are you being so lazy? It's true that I'm in my final month, and the baby could come at any time. But the doctor said it's better to keep the baby inside for about 10 more days. They mentioned the baby is a bit small, so I want to give it a little more time to grow. That's why I think resting now is the best thing I can do. Could you please understand? Huh? I've never heard such nonsense before. You're not lying to me, are you? Lying? No. I would never do that. I just thought it was important to let you know. That's definitely a lie. When I was giving birth, no one ever said anything like that. And having our precious heir born small is simply unacceptable. You know, the baby turned out small because you've been pretty lazy, right? I'm worried that your weak pelvis won't allow you to give birth properly. I'm sorry, but I really want to give the baby a little more time to grow inside. I believe that will help the baby be born healthy. And actually, about the baby's gender, we found out it's a girl. A girl? It's impossible for my grandchild to be a girl. I won't acknowledge any grandchild who isn't a boy. So until the baby is born, I refuse to believe the gender. But Jaden is really happy about it. He said that no matter the gender, it's our precious child. If you were a more charming and proper daughter-in-law, I might have been happy for you too. But because a useless, defective person like you married into this family, my golden years have turned into hell. It's truly a bother. I'm really sorry. I know I've been causing a lot of trouble, but just for now, please let me rest a little. I worked hard mopping the floors all morning and my back is really hurting. If I rest a bit, I'll be able to get moving again. What are you talking about? Taking a break just because you did some mopping? That's hardly enough work. Besides, there's still the weeding in the garden left to do, right? If you have even a little bit of dedication to this household, you wouldn't be complaining over something like that. Just get out there and do the weeding. That was the norm in our time. I'm sorry, but that's a bit too much for me. Too much? I took you in thinking I could use you as a housekeeper. But you went and got pregnant right away, and now it's all excuses like morning sickness and back pain. You're completely useless. I really regret bringing you into this family. I'm truly sorry. All I can do is apologize. Apologizing won't make the dust and weeds disappear. Don't you get that? Anyway, get out of the bedroom and start doing your work. Have you even noticed how messy the house is? Stop testing my patience and get moving. Understood. We'll have guests soon, so bake a cake and make some tea. We're out of tea, so hurry up and go buy some. What? Don't what me. Just say yes to everything you're told. Don't argue, don't talk back. Got it? Yes, Teresa. If you understand, then move right away. I used to be up by 5 a.m., getting everything done before anyone even had to ask. I'll do my best. That's one word too many. Do it like your life depends on it. Understood? Hey, isn't it about time the baby was born? If you keep being lazy like you are, the baby's never going to come. What do you mean? Are you still lying around in bed? Get out there and run 10 laps around the neighborhood. What? Isn't it common nowadays to have small babies and then raise them big? Well, that's true. But in my case, the estimated weight hasn't even reached 2,400 grams yet. It's fine. Just give birth to a small baby. I can't wait any longer. Get it out now. Get it out? I can't control that. What a foolish person you are. So run, like I told you. And while you're at it, do 50 laps up and down the stairs at the hill park. If I do that, my back will give out. I can barely walk as it is, and my pelvic bone really hurts. I was fine when I gave birth to Jaden. The pain is just in your head. Stop talking nonsense. Actually, I was planning to go for a maternity massage today. Lately, my back and spine have been hurting, and my body just feels so heavy. I think getting a massage might help ease the pain a little. What? Are you serious? Do you have time for such a luxury as a maternity massage? In the old days, women did all the housework even while pregnant. Relying on something like a massage is just pathetic. This isn't just a luxury. It's a massage specifically for pregnant women. Being pregnant puts a lot of strain on the body, so getting care from a specialist can benefit the baby too. And I need to stay as healthy as possible, or it might affect childbirth and child rearing later. How much does this massage cost? Just thinking about it gives me chills. Well, don't dawdle. Tell me right now. It's $150. What? That's outrageously expensive. I can't believe you're spending such a large sum on massage for yourself. But Jaden gave me the money this morning and told me to go. He was concerned about me and wanted me to feel better. In that case, hand that money over to me. I can use it for something much more meaningful than you can. Give you the money? Of course. Spending $150 on a daughter-in-law's massage is ridiculous. If you waste money like that, you'll bring bad luck to the family. But Jaden gave me that money and I've already made the reservation. Just tell Jaden you went to the massage. Give me the money instead. That'll settle everything. I can't say I went if I didn't. Besides, lying isn't right. Do as I say. That's your duty as a daughter-in-law, isn't it? Okay. That's right. Good girl. By the way, today I picked up the costumes for the neighborhood Halloween party. I need you to wash them so they'll be dry by tomorrow. No way. How many are there exactly? It's for 20 people. That's not too many, right? Get it done quickly. Wait, are we talking about costumes for 20 people? I can't do that. How am I supposed to finish that much laundry in one day? Are you arguing with me now? Do you think it's okay for a daughter-in-law to talk back like that? That's not what I meant. I'm just worried that if I try and can't do it, it's really hard and my body can't keep up. Please understand, I'm begging you. Just run the washing machine 5 or 6 times and you'll be done. If that's still not enough time, you can wash the rest by hand, can't you? No way, this is too much. And don't even think about your water breaking. If it does, you clean it up yourself before going to the hospital. I'm not helping. Please, I'm begging you, just let me rest a little. My body can't take this anymore. Shut up! You are such a worthless, lousy daughter-in-law. If you defy me, I'll kick you out of this house, got it? Just do what you're told and keep quiet. Finally, the moment I've been waiting for has come. I can finally see my grandchild's face. There's nothing more joyful than this. Wait, is it true? You've gone into labor? Labor isn't something to make such a big fuss about. I know it's your first time, but why are you making such a scene? Hurry up and give birth, then come straight back home. You're not planning to use childbirth as an excuse to slack off on your housework, are you? My contractions have started, and I'm at the hospital now, but the intervals are still wide, so they said it would take a bit more time. But the baby's doing its best too. So, you still have time, right? Come back and finish the housework before giving birth. The dishes are piling up and the bathroom needs cleaning. You're really useless, lying in the hospital for something like this. I'm sorry, but I'm already at the hospital, so I can't go back. And once labor starts, I won't be able to move around much. Why are you always so slow? Why can't you just hurry up and give birth? I never took so much time for something like that. I didn't have the luxury of wasting time like you do. This is something the baby is working hard at too. Please be patient for just a little longer. I can't even imagine having to do the housework while you're gone. It's such a hassle. What will happen to this house without you? Give birth quickly and come back right away. I'm not here to do the housework. I'm sorry, but could you please take care of the house just for a little while? I'll return as soon as I can. I've heard that overseas, women are discharged right after giving birth and are back home the next day. You should hurry back like that too. Staying in the hospital for long is ridiculous. In my case, since it's my first child, I'm supposed to stay in the hospital for about 5 days. The doctor said that's the best thing to do. That's absolutely unacceptable. You need to come home today. What are you thinking? Leaving all the housework undone? I'll leave all the laundry and dishes untouched, so you can do them as soon as you get back. Are you saying you won't wash a single dish while I'm gone? I thought you might help out a little in my absence. Why would I wash them? You're funny. If it comes to that, I'd rather just keep buying new glasses every time we run out, just to give you more work to do. That's my favorite thing to do after all. You really seem to be enjoying this. Oh, I am. To me, you're the perfect combination of a plaything and a housekeeper. You should feel honored. It's a privilege to work so close to me. Most people would be grateful. It's such a strange feeling, knowing I'll soon meet this baby. It's giving me a lot of courage. Maybe this baby is giving me strength. You don't need courage to give birth. If you have time to say such dramatic things, just get on with it and give birth already. It's ridiculous. Sure, childbirth is scary, but having the courage to stand up to you might be thanks to this baby. Being able to express my true feelings in front of you is also because of this child. What? Have you suddenly found the courage to defy me? Or are you planning to oppose me from now on? Yes. I can't stay silent any longer, not even to you. You're saying some strange things. Just hurry up and give birth. Making me wait is 500 years too soon. My word is final. 500 years from now, you'll probably be stuck in hell, unable to escape, likely becoming the boss down there. I'm not joking. I really believe that. Let's end this conversation. There's no point in continuing. Hey, what's with the attitude? You trashy idiot. I told you to listen to what I say as your mother-in-law. What's wrong with you, you trashy old hag? What kind of language is that? Like I'm going to bother using polite language with you. Oh my! Apologize right now. What filthy language? Huh? I get worked up and my old habits come out. You're the one who made me snap. What terrible upbringing. You must have been one of those delinquents. Yeah, that's right. So what? Did I ever cause you any trouble? If I had known, I never would have let you marry into this family. Stop speaking to your mother-in-law like that. Mother-in-law? Don't make me laugh. You took advantage of my patience, but not anymore. I was just educating my daughter-in-law, that's all. That wasn't education. It was straight-up bullying. How dare you? Shut up, you ape. Unforgivable. How dare you speak to me like this? Oh, really? I'll never forgive you. And then? I'll make sure you get divorced. Okay, and? I'll throw you out of this house. Are you done talking? I was so bored I started picking my nose. My blood pressure. It's rising. I'm so furious I might just pass out. Wow, great news. You. Don't bother coming back after having the baby. Oh, really? I'll throw out all your stuff, including the keys. From today, this house is mine and Jaden's. Huh? Don't huh me. I'm telling you, you have no home to return to. If I tell him to, Jaden will go along with it. By that logic, you're the one who should leave. What? Did a blood vessel burst from the contractions? Because of you, my contractions have slowed down. If they don't pick up soon, they'll give me something to speed it up, thanks to you. I don't care anymore. It won't be my grandchild anyway. Next, we'll get a younger wife who'll give us a cute baby. Just hurry up and give birth, then get out. I've been telling you. You're the one who should leave, not me. Do you not understand your position here? What are you talking about? You're really such a clueless girl. Do you even understand what you're saying? There's no way I'm leaving this house. That's ridiculous. I'll say it as many times as it takes, you filthy, wretched old hag. You have no right to stay in this house anymore. So, I'm telling you, get out. What right do you have to say such things? I'm the head of this household, the one who has protected it. It's unforgivable for you to defy me. This is the house where Jaden pays the rent. You're the one who should leave. Rent? Wait a minute. Jaden pays the rent every month to keep this house going. Thanks to that, you're able to live here. Are you even grateful for that? I'm the one who gave birth to Jaden. Defying me is the same as defying Jaden. What are you talking about, you old hag? Have you finally lost it? You're not seeing reality, are you? How dare you say that? Who do you think you're talking to? Listen, this house belongs to me. It's something I brought with me when I got married. Huh? I used to work in real estate and was a top performer. So buying a house outright was a piece of cake for me. Wait, what? I spent all my time working and didn't have any relationships. I thought I'd live a peaceful life as a single woman forever. But then I met Jaden and found someone to share my life with. You bought this house to live in with Jaden? That's right. So Jaden isn't paying the rent or a mortgage. I paid for everything up front. So I'm the owner of this house, and you're just a freeloader. You're the one who should leave. I always thought Jaden was paying. So you're the freeloader here. You're the one who needs to leave, not me. But if I leave, I have nowhere to go. I've already sold my old house. What? Sold it? What do you mean? Well, you know. I thought you were renting it out to relatives until your son and his family came back from overseas. You're joking, right? You didn't really sell it. That was the plan, but I needed the money. So where are your brothers going to live when they come back? Well, how about the 6 of us live together? Jaden, you, my other son's family, and me. It'll be fun living together. You've definitely lost it. Stop saying nonsense. How are 6 people supposed to live in a 2-bedroom apartment? Plus, we've got another one on the way. It's not impossible. With a little creativity, we can make it work. Living together as a big family wouldn't be so bad. You're absolutely ridiculous. Well, I couldn't cover going to musicals and eating out with just my pension. What are you going to do? You'll need to pay rent for an apartment now. Wait, you're seriously planning to kick me out? Of course I am. Maybe you can find a cheap place for about $300 without a toilet. No way! I can't live in a place like that. You can cut down on food expenses. You've been calling me a walrus, but you're pretty chubby yourself. It's a perfect time for you to diet. No! Does that mean I can't go for steaks in Manhattan anymore? Probably not. Remember this well. They say women never forget the grudges from before and after childbirth. I'm really sorry about that. I truly regret it. Regret, huh? How are you going to show it? I'll wash my own glasses. That's the least you can do. I'll do whatever you say. You can even think of me as a housekeeper. I don't need a useless housekeeper. Please don't say that. By the way, you've put the ownership of the house you sold under your name. But my brother-in-law inherited it, didn't he? Apparently, there was a plan to renovate it into a 2-family home when they returned to America. Really? What should I do? He's going to be furious. You'll probably be disowned. Will he do that? Oh, and I showed all your recent WhatsApp messages to Jaden. What? He apologized for making me put up with so much. I'm sorry too, so please forgive me. I'll head to the hospital now. I'll hold your hand while you give birth. Don't. That would make it impossible for anything to come out. Don't say that. You've got exactly 1 week. Pack your things and get out by then. You're kidding, right? You've still got the money from selling the house, don't you? Stay at a hotel for a while, find a place, and live on your own. Anna, you're not that cold-hearted, are you? You're angry now, but after some time you'll reconsider, right? Time? Yes. Do you have any idea how many hours you've tormented me? But that was... When I think about those hours, there's no way I could ever forgive you, even after decades. Then what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I'm busy with giving birth. Figure it out yourself. I can't relax. I'm so anxious. Since it might be your last chance, why don't you go have some steak in Manhattan? Yes, maybe I will. You're such a clueless old hag. I pity the steak that ends up in your stomach. Come on, don't say that. Never show your face to me again, and don't even think about seeing your grandchild. Do you really mean that? You'll never see her. Well, the real pain is coming soon, so I don't have time to deal with you anymore. Anna, have that sweet grandchild and live with me. That's a choice that will make you happy. You're still going on about that? Say whatever you want. What do you mean? Hey, answer me, Anna! I safely gave birth to a healthy baby girl. The moment she was born with her tiny body, a joy I had never felt before filled my heart. Of course, my husband Jaden was overjoyed too, and when he held our daughter in his arms, tears welled up in his eyes. I felt truly happy, knowing we were starting a new life as a family of 3. However, the one who disrupted our happiness was, of course, that Teresa. Her act of selling her family home without permission naturally provoked intense anger from my brother-in-law. He raised his voice at her, demanding, "What were you thinking?" and eventually declared they were estranged. The story spread throughout the family, but no one defended her. In the end, she ran out of money, lost her place to live, and ended up renting a small apartment, living a modest life. Teresa, who once enjoyed luxurious meals and expensive clothes, is now forced to live frugally. She spends her days searching for discounted items at the grocery store, using minimal heating, and enduring the cold. As for us, we've decided to cherish our life with our daughter and protect this happiness at all costs.